Hi everybody, good evening. Hello. Right, I hope everyone is well. I have been working on something today and I have shared this in my customer group, and so far, so good. And I want to share it with you. I want to share a little way to get some extra PRV. I've just realised stuck that on, it's so wonky. Not again. Right, I hope everyone is good. Hi everybody. I'm just going to bring up my Facebook page so I can chat to you all while I am live. Sorry if you are mid-dinner when you got my message, or I don't know what you was doing, whatever you was up to. Evening, but I just want to share this with you because I think it's really a cute idea. So I've always sort of done things like this, and lately one of the things that I've been trying with my customers is something called a text party, not a sex party, a text party. And I wanted to take it a little step further because sometimes I think people need a little something to smell. And basically what I've done is I've put this out into my customer group, and I went live and actually showed them what it would look like and, you know, what I was up to. Now, to do this, you're going to need old samples. That's all you're going to need. So if you are brand new, this might be a little bit more challenging. But if you are old and you've been here a while, you've probably got a box that looks like this, okay? You've probably got a box of old samples. That I'm not doing very much. Mine are all in a box. My husband walked in earlier and he went, what on earth is all of that? And I was like, I know. I know it's a lot. And he was like, well, what are you doing with it all? And I was like, well, actually, I'm going to put them to use. So I've had a couple of customers who are interested in doing this. So let me explain how it works. Basically, I've said to my customers, I basically described it to them. I said, I am looking for people that would be interested in having a text message party. I said, don't run off, don't get scared because I've said the word party. I said, let me show you what's going to be in it. So these are what I made, and I'm going to show you exactly what's in here. And these are to post out to customers. Now, these little bags I got in 2 different sizes of Shein or Temu, one of the two. And they are literally just like little Ziploc pencil cases. I've had them for ages. When me and Nick were cleaning out my office, I was like, do you know what? I need to do something with those because I've had them for a while. I'm going to use them. I'm going to put them to good use. So I have smaller ones as well, but to be honest, they're not great size. This size is perfect. I will try and find a link for them. But they're not particularly durable, but they are lightweight, and they were probably about £2 for something ridiculous like 15 of them. And when I've said to my customers, if I'm sending you one of these, you get to keep this. Okay, so they're going to get to keep this. I'm not asking them to send this back. So in here, how I explained it to my customers is I will upload the live, because I know some of you get a little bit like, I don't know how to explain it to my customers. I went live and I said, I want to give you free Scentsy. And I said, I keep talking about free credit, and I think a lot of you are thinking that I'm talking about credit like a credit card. And I said, and it's not a credit card. I am talking about free credit to say, there's £20 there, free credit. What would you like to spend it on? So I said, I'm talking free Scentsy. I said, that's how it looks. I'm talking about our host rewards, okay? So I said, how it's going to work is I'm going to give you 10 samples. So in here, these are old ones. I've got cherry chestnut. I'm Snow Over It, which I think we've still got in the catalogue. I just needed to double check that one before I actually sent that to a customer. Yeah, it is. Bonfire Beach, Cozy Cardigan, Fluffy Fleece, Clothesline, which I couldn't believe I had a spare clothesline, Appleberry, Newborn Nursery, Pink Cotton, and Arctic Kiss. So they've got a variety of different scents there, okay? Nothing too Christmassy, actually, there. These are more what I would call autumn scents. They are going to get 10 of those. And I've said to them they don't have to send these back, okay? They are getting a little flyer which says, welcome to your scent discovery box. It's not. It's just a pack. I've shared these before. I hope you enjoy your discovery box with mix of wax samples and scratch and sniff samples for you to try, and a voucher for your first purchase. These packs have been put together with love and care, and I really hope this is a welcomed introduction to Scentsy in your home. Okay, so they're going to get one of those. That's just a flyer that I already have made up. Okay, I made this ages ago, and it basically is just some vouchers which will give them like different things for, this is for the host, okay, for different like goodies off and percentages off and all that jazz. They're also getting a business card which has got information about joining on the back. They are also getting a scent pack flyer that I already have made up and printed. They are getting all of the autumn samples, and then they are getting a little bit of information which I will share this, called your Scentsy sample party pack. So it says, I'm sending you a party pack with your order. It's super simple. I just want to give you the chance to get some free Scentsy. Grab the pack. It's very pretty and smells insane. Use these samples to share the love with friends and family, your neighbours, colleagues. Take them wherever you go. It's super simple. It can go in the handbag. It's nice and small. It's super simple. You can use the verbiage and text that I'm going to send you, or you can create your own to send to friends. And then any orders, make a note of, or you can text me on my number, okay? I then also created them, their very personal QR code. So this is my customer's QR code, and it says, share this with people that want to shop direct on the website for £6, and then they will get a free gift goodie bag that will be sent to them. And then they're also getting scent of the month in there too. And the last thing I will add in there is like a scratch off sticker that will say, if you get over £300 in orders, you can scratch this sticker off for the prize. And in there, I am going to put an extra 50%, or any warmer 50% off. Basically, it'll be my perpetual reward. Okay, so they're getting all of that in the pack, but I'm also going to send them a catalogue and a couple of sample like order forms. How I explained it to my customers is they get to keep all of this. Okay, so worst case scenario, they keep it. I have asked them to collect orders, basically to take this wherever they go and share it with friends, family and neighbours. I said I am going to give them a post to put on their Facebook, and I'm also going to give them a text that they can send out to all their friends and their family, which will have a link to their QR code. And then if any of their friends and family come back and say, oh yeah, but I don't know what to smell, they can say, well look, I've got 12 scents here and I've got another 10 here. I've got 22 samples that you can smell. And they can smell all of the new ones and just some that I've got here that I want to get rid of. I have had 4 people ask for one of these packs. So tomorrow, in between my day tomorrow, I've got nails tomorrow and a gym, and I need to do my cleaning tomorrow. But then I've got an SSD call at 7 o'clock, and I plan to make these packs up so they're ready to go in the post by Thursday morning, so that they will all have these by sort of Friday latest, so they can literally start sharing them. The hard work's going to go on behind the scenes. When they receive their pack, it's then going to be a case of going around and saying to them, okay, I need you to share your QR code. I might even give them, what I'm thinking is about 5 or 6 of these printed off, so they can give these to friends and they can give them out, which will have their own personal QR code on. I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm going to make a list of exactly what's in there so I can give them instructions on what to do with it. And my plan is to give these out, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I might get some new customers from it, and it may generate some PRV. I have told my customers, the ones that have said yes so far, that if they collect a minimum of £150 in orders, I think that's what I put on this little one. Did I put anything on there? No, I didn't. But I will say to them, a minimum of £150 in orders will guarantee them some free credit. Now, how am I doing that? It will be an open party that I've already got, and I will give them £15 of my free credit that's on there, because £150 in orders is quite a lot. Even if they gave me an order for themselves for £150 for wax, for example, out of what I've given them, or out of the new catalogue, then happy days. Okay, that's £150 in orders that I didn't have. And I'm happy to give away the free credit to either get the orders or hopefully new customers. That's what I want more. I want the new customers more. I want them to come back and say, right, I've got 5 people that want to order. You, even if you wanted to, could say to them, right, there's a mini warmer and there's a wax bar in the clearance, which there is. I'm going to make a flyer for it tonight. It's the Luxe Leaves Mini, and you could have any wax bar. If you did the Luxe Leaves Mini and any wax bar, you could do that bundle for £29, and you could say to your customers, I can do them a mini warmer and a wax bar, any wax of their choice, for £29 as well. So that's an offer that you could give them. And you don't need to use any free credit for that or anything. Now, here's the beauty. If one of my customers takes this little pouch and they come back with £300 worth of orders, I can say to them, right, Susan, you can sign up for £50 if you wanted to on this particular party. Or we can use your free credit to discount your kit, and your join kit could be £20. And straight away, you already know they can sell because they've just collected in all these orders. You already know they've got a customer base. Now, the answer is going to be two things. It's either going to be yes or no. Yes, brilliant. You can flip them the PRV. You've got an active teamie already to start with off the back of this little pouch. If they say, no, thank you, it's not for me, you have just bagged yourself either some extra PRV or some new customers. What happens if you get no PRV from it? Doesn't matter. Your customer gets the gift. They get to keep all of this, okay? Hopefully, it means that your customer will continue to buy from you because you've sent them these goodies. Are you going to have people that are just going to want the free goodies? Yes, possibly, if you've got customers like that. I know that the people that have already asked to do this in my customer group are people that, well, two of them are ex-consultants. So I know that they are going to have a customer base there already. It's an easy, simple way to get orders. It's an easy, simple way to get started. If those of you that have customers that are not local or friends or family, this is a good way to do it. These little pouches, they're perfect. Just getting them out, sending them out to people. They're very uncostly. Like, it's going to cost me a small parcel to send. But realistically, it's cost me some sticker samples, a pouch, which was probably about 20p. You can probably get these in the pound shop in the clear plastic pouches. Just depends how many you're going to send out. And all of the flyers are stuff that's already in this group. You've just got to print it or use the Canva flyer. Yeah, Claire, it would be amazing for you because of like maybe sending stuff onto mainland. Also, Claire, I've got to message you because my new teamie, Emily, I don't know if she's watching, but she's on the Isle of Wight too. And I'm pretty certain it'd be really amazing if you two probably could meet up for a coffee or something. And I'll let you know about Emily. It's just a really simple, cost-effective idea. They're not going to cost you loads of money. And it means that it's like partying, but without physically having the party. And so many of you want PRV. Sorry, guys, really thirsty. So many of you want PRV, but you're scratching around because you're selling treat bags, 10 Tuesday bags, 20 Tuesday bags. They're amazing, right? They're amazing for a PRV boost. But nearly all of you I'm speaking to, you're saying to me, I'm struggling, Lise. I need new customers. I need to broaden my customer group a little bit more. I need new teamies, which means I need new customers. Partying's where it's at, guys. We are party plan, okay? We are party plan. You have got to find a way of using the host rewards, not for you. The host rewards are your biggest tool that's free. It doesn't cost you anything for your host rewards. And there are so many people joining this group. Maybe you're coming back to Scentsy, or maybe like you're brand new to Scentsy, or maybe, you've been a customer for a while. And what happens is, and this is to the people that are sponsoring, so I sound really harsh saying this, but what's happening is you're forgetting that these people that you're sponsoring were actually customers at some point. So you've got to keep treating them like customers. You've got to help your teamies have the parties like we do. It's what our business is. It's what our business is made of. And it's really easy to get caught up in all the things that need to go on social media and all the flyers that need to be made. And actually, this is a really simple way of using up old samples rather than just giving them away, and actually making them make you some money. Okay? Now, I would obviously do a little bit of a vet check on who you're sending these things to. Like, make sure you're not just sending them to somebody who like has lots of samples of you and maybe buys one bar, now and again, and you know that whenever you've asked them to do a party before, they've said to you, oh, I've got no friends, I don't think I can do that. For me, I wouldn't be sending them to those people. I'm looking at the people who are asking for them, and I'm like, hold on a minute, right, she shares, she tags me on social media, she's added people into my group. This particular lady got active very, very quickly when she joined, and then got a little bit scared and basically run off. So it doesn't need to be complicated, guys, okay? You don't even need to print it all off like I've done. In all honesty, I would give them a sticker sheet, your samples, and catalogue and order forms, and maybe one flyer. If you've got anything about joining, or one flyer about like what Scentsy is, put that all in a pack, get it sent out to them. Tell them, you don't need all of the flyers to tell them what to do. You can tell them what to do in one simple text message, okay? The text message needs to say super simple, like, hey Emma, I hope you're well. This is what I want you to do with this pack. You're going to send, first of all, you're going to post a picture of it on Facebook. And the post might say something like, hi guys, I've got a Scentsy party pack here. If any of my local friends would like to smell it and have a little look at it, please let me know. I've got a couple of catalogues. I can pop it round. Simple as that. Post it on their Facebook. Text message number 2. Hi, my love, or hi, my friend, hi, babe, whatever you want, however you want to put it, however they speak. I'm doing a Scentsy pouch party or postal party for my amazing Scentsy girl. I just wondered if you fancied a little smell. She's given me some samples and a catalogue. I wondered if you fancied a nose. I know that you've been asking, and you always say, my house smells amazing. I've even got my own personal link, which you can look at if you like. It's here. Here's the link to the catalogue. Let me know. Keep it really Scentsy simple. As soon as we start complicating it and adding 50,000 things in that you don't need, we don't need a tea bag, we don't need a biscuit, we don't need all those personal touches. Keep it super simple. So I am going to take some photos of these and I will upload them. I will try and find the bags. I am going to upload my football stuff too, because I've been asked for that today. That's all coming shortly. I just need to tidy up my office before I do that, because it's a little bit of a mess. And if you are popping in here, can you make sure that you're checking your emails, because I'm starting to send out emails to you all regularly. So I'm trying to touch base with everybody a little bit more regularly. So I just want to make sure you're receiving them. I'll catch up with you all soon, guys. Bye bye.